Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's Florida going up against Tennessee. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go. And on the mound now, Chase Burns. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike three.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. Even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Next one just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count.
2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
High fly ball, right field. Hendrick has a beat on it. Makes the catch for the out. Out number 2. Okay, let's check out the lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball, that's low.
That's ripped. Base hit.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Runner at first with 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter. The 2-1. Fastball for a strike. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill in this one, Jacob Mizorowski. What do you look for here?
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip, but he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Aaron Johnson. Fastball is outside. swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that will drop foul. Got him swinging.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Mark Ruiz, the next to hit. Righty delivers.
Got the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning. Got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the #3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. We played an inning, no score. So digging in, Will Brennan.
The right fielder, Will
Burns, with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Swing and a miss.
Pitchers off a month or two of incredible starts, and right now it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
And there's a ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
One out, base is empty.
Ball.
Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way, so people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
One down, base is empty. Cut on and lifted in the air. Johnson hauls it in for the out. 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
2 down, base is empty. Next to hit, Alex Ramirez.
Ball 2.
That clips the corner.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Now the third baseman.
for Knoxville, the third baseman, number 6.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Tosses across to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Edwin Arroyo.
Now it's the shortstop, Edwin Arroyo. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And that one popped in the air, left field. Azokar hauls it in for the out.
Batting six, the first baseman, Romeo.
And now the first baseman.
Sanabria.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Pulls it in on the run. And that ends the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. There's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way, and it's gone. Third home run of the season. It's 1-0.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And the batter will be the shortstop. Ball to strike. Late with the swing there.
Always exciting to see a leadoff
ball,
home run in an
2 strikes.
inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
In the air, left field. Johnson on the move. Makes the grab, 1 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's the left fielder, Jose Azokar. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly
1
he was
ball,
sitting on a
2
fastball
strikes.
right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his
2 balls,
commitment.
2
Now
strikes.
he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. And here's the catcher.
For the Volunteers, the catcher, number 16.
On the ground to short. In time to
he's
ball.
out.
1 up, 1 down.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Austin Hendrick will hit next. And now
Oh,
2 and
that's out.
1. Popped in the air, left field. Azokar Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Batting ninth, the center fielder.
And now the center fielder. And it is 2-1. 2 outs, base is empty. That one pushed foul. Two on the way.
I got 3 and 2.
Aaron Johnson in the on deck circle. Inside, and that's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Now the left fielder, Aaron Johnson. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Coming home. He'll score.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Ruiz now at the plate. Inside. And the count is 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
First and second, 2 outs. Mercado digs in now. Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. Brings it in, and that will end the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. All even at 1 apiece. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Andrew Vaughn.
And that is out of play. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And it gets into the seats. Out towards right center field. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there's one away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, right fielder.
And now here is Will Brennan. Brennan working through some struggles lately. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
And delivers outside. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. In the air, left field, down the line. And it's out of play, a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there, and it hits the fence. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
And next is the designated hitter. In the dirt. Tag, save. He's into third on the wild pitch.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
Two outs and one in scoring position. That one hit to right. And that is that. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Tied 1-1. Stepping in, number 6.
The third baseman, number 6.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Edwin Arroyo. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. 5th inning coming up. Tied at 1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Falling behind 2-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Carson Spires preparing to come on if needed. Rosales also throwing. And a 2-1 on the way. Next offering is outside.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here's the catcher, Jefferson Caro. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Hendrick calls it in, 2 away. Jose Azocar getting ready to hit.
Jose Azocar.
Two outs. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Johnson makes the grab, and that'll do it. Halfway home, all even, 1 apiece. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. That one fouled off. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Now it's the right fielder, Austin Hendrick. And that one is lifted in the air. Ramirez. They got it for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 7, Ethan.
Here's the center fielder. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Next pitch is outside. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
2-2 now.
That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Aaron Johnson to bat next. Lifted in the air down the left side. Makes the catch, and that's the inning. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. On the mound now, Carson Spires.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Now it's the second baseman, Luis Pena. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. That missed by a lot. And now it's 3-2.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Oh, that's a really dangerous base runner to put on first, especially in a tie game. Now there might be some consequences coming from that mistake.
Andrew Vaughn now hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a swing and a miss. And now 1 away.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's the third baseman. Run around the goal.
2.
Throw, and they got him.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, no errors. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. All tied 1-1. Back to the top of the order now. Here's the left fielder, Aaron Johnson. Broken bat, roller to first. The flip to the pitcher covering, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Good onside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Mark Ruiz. There's a swing and a drive. Makes the catch gliding onto the warning track.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Now it's the DH, Mercado.
That's ball 2.
Movement in the bullpen. Troy Taylor appears to be getting loose. Hernandez warming up as well. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on here in the bottom of the 6th. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
Now pitching.
New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Eric Swanson.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
So digging in, Will Brennan.
The right fielder, Will Brennan.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Got him. And that's the first out. And now the DH. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Action in the pen down there. Kevin Rosales getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Hoeing getting loose as well. 1 down, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Alex Ramirez, the next to hit. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
1 away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Nice stop. To his knee, the throw, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play, dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
Digging in, Jefferson Caro. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
The batter, number 7.
And the batter will be the shortstop.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Now pitching.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Troy Taylor.
Coming on to face a righty bat, and they've had quite a bit of success against him this year.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The third baseman, number 6.
Next pitch downstairs. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, these players just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
1 away. Big time out leading off the home 7.
Shortstop, Edwin.
Now it's the shortstop, Edwin Arroyo. That one
2
not
balls,
close.
1 strike.
2-1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Now around second, going for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. And here's the first baseman.
Ball.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that.
And down on strikes he goes. Huge strikeout there.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. And that's fouled off. 2 down, go ahead run in scoring position. Got him swinging for the K. Gets to it on to first, and it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. So they bring on the veteran, Brian Hoeing.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Jose Azocar now at the plate.
The left fielder, Jose Azocar.
Just missed. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. James MacArthur getting loose for A.J. Hinch. The 2-1. Late swing fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And here is Luis Pena. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air, right field. And there's 2 away. And now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Outside low, and the count is 2-2.
2 strikes.
And that's down and away. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Three and two. The pitch is outside, and ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. 2 outs. Strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And that is downstairs. Counts full, 3-2. Will Brennan in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
Well, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high-leverage spot right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
And the batter now, Will Brennan. 2 on, 2 outs. That one off the mark. 2 balls and a strike.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. And here is Austin Hendrick.
The right fielder, Austin Hendrick.
Next offering is in for a strike. Stays alive. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
The center fielder.
And now the center fielder. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff pouring in on his hands.
Aaron Johnson digs in now. And the sweeper misses. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
2-2 to count.
And that's downstairs and outside. Mark Ruiz would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. In the air, left side. Azokar under it. Nabs it. And that is the inning. It's the ninth, and we are tied.
Now pitching.
Here comes the closer here in the ninth, James MacArthur.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Now it's the DH.
The designated hitter, Brock Wilson.
The 1-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. Now one gone in the ninth.
Now back. The center fielder.
Now here is Alex Ramirez. The 1-1. Slice the other way and foul. Got him. Now 2 away. Jefferson Carroll getting ready to hit. All tied up here at the top of the ninth. And that one clips the corner. Activity in the bullpen. Kevin Rosales, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Here's a tapper towards short. Arroyo sends it to first, and the inning is over. Offense held in check there. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. All tied 1-1. Carlos Hernandez into the game.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Leading off, Mark Ruiz. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Out of here. Ball game. They must be going crazy in the dugout. A walk-off win in the bottom of the ninth.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.